Hey guys, Pejman Gadimi here again, founder of ExoticCarHacks.com, where we teach you how to buy, trade, and sell exotic cars for fun and profit. And today I come to you to talk to you about the most affordable exotic cars on the market. That's right, cars that not only you can afford to own for pennies on the dollar, but that are also some of the best buys today in order to be able to buy, enjoy, and then sell for either break even or for profit. My goal with Exotic Car Hacks is always to teach you which cars to buy that are going to be the most efficient cars at the best possible cost so that you're able to enjoy your car without the worry of the financial stress of owning an exotic car. And today I've picked 3 cars that are extremely affordable in more ways than you can think. Actually, it's going to shock you when I tell you how much you can buy some of these cars for and why they are some of the best cars you should be looking at on the market. Alright guys, here are the 3 most affordable exotic cars. Now remember, we're looking at not only what's kind of exotic, but we're also looking at what's affordable in the sense of what are you not going to lose any money driving. That's the key right here. What are you not going to lose money enjoying? And the 3 cars I recommend are, first, as always, my Astons are in there. The Aston Martin Vantage V8, 2007 specifically. Upgraded seats, upgraded interface. 07 is the year to buy the Vantage for cheap. Do you know how cheap? 42 to 46,000 for the right 6-speed Vantage. You can drive it for 2 years for the same cost if you don't rack up the miles too bad. That is a phenomenal car for the money and one of the best exotics you can own in terms of design, usability, and fun. It ain't the fastest, but it's not what it's for. And for the money you're spending, you're guaranteed to have a good time and to be able to get out without losing money. The second car, well again, not crazy exotic, but for all of you American guys out there, it's as exotic as it gets, the Dodge Viper. Specifically, the 2003 and 2004 Viper convertible. You can buy those cars for $30,000 to $40,000. Now, in most cases, $30,000 to $35,000 for a low mileage Viper convertible, meaning not only you have cheap to fix American muscle, you have an incredibly aggressive looking car, and you have a car that all your neighbors are going to think costs over $100,000 for you to drive. You're able to do all that for minimal pennies on the dollar and are able to drive a car like that for less than $500 a month. So you can technically own that dream car if you're an American car lover for less than $500 a month. Now the last car, which is one that, again, is subjective to what you consider exotic, I'm big into Porsches because they just offer a lot of bang for the buck. And the Carrera S is one of my top choices as well again. And this time we're looking at a 2009 Carrera 2S or 4S. Cars that can be easily bought in the $50,000 range for less than $650 a month and are just significantly great cars to drive. Cars that typically cost you twice as much as what you're buying them for and are just not only reliable, fun to drive, and can be used on a day-to-day basis, similar to the Aston Vantage. And I'm going to show you another bonus, even though I said 3 cars. Another car for all of you family guys out there is the 4-door Quattroporte. Now, the first-gen Quattroporte is going to be bought for less than $30,000. That's right, less than $450 a month to drive a Maserati Quattroporte that costs $150,000 new. Make sure to look out for an 07 or 08 with an automatic transmission. And then if you are going to spend a little bit more money and go into the $40,000 range, you can actually start looking at the newer design, better second-gen Quattroporte, and also the last generation that Ferrari designed in-house, which was a 2009 and 2010, either Quattroporte S or Quattroporte GTS, which you'll be able to buy with minimal miles under the $45,000 range, and just a lot of car for the money. A lot of car, Gucci interior, just a beautiful car. Lots of great performance, 4 doors, 4 seats. You can take your kids around, you can take some family fun time taking others around or your friends around, and still end up on a budget where you're really not losing that much money, and you're also not spending that much money up front, and still are able to afford these incredible things. So again, once again, let's look at this. The Aston Martin Vantage, the 2007, the 2003, 2004 Dodge Viper, the Carrera S or 4S from 2009, and finally the Quattroporte, either a 2007, 2008, or spend a little bit more money and go in the 09, 10s for a nicer and more refined look. So I hope you've enjoyed these few affordable exotic cars and what I believe, based on my experience having driven and owned over 60 exotic cars, to be the single best cars you can buy to get in and out for fun and for profit. And remember, make sure to check out our full system at ExoticCarHacks.com, where you can learn how to buy, trade, and sell exotic cars, either as a side business, for fun, for profit, or just own the car of your dreams at pennies on the dollar.